Today I will be leading you through a hamstring stretch. So it's a follow along class. So we're just gonna start slowly and try to open up back of the legs. Okay, so what you need is maybe something to cushion the knee when we kneel down later, and maybe 2 blocks. Okay, so to begin, we are going to stand up. Okay, if you have an access to a wall, this is a great place to utilize it. So I want you to stand facing away from the wall. Stand with hip distance apart. We're going to start to roll down the spine, back and up, okay, to waken up the back side of the body. Okay, so to begin, inhale, lengthen tall to crown of the head. Exhale, start your head nod and slide your head down. Shoulders over the rib cage, curl over a big beach ball. Soften the knees and let the arms dangling down towards the floor. There should not be any tension here. So this is the first thing. If this is the first thing you do in the morning, so allow your back to open. Allow back of the legs to start to breathe and open. You can sway from side to side. You should not be holding any tension here. From here, I want you to grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side. Try to breathe into the position, okay? You can begin to straighten one knee by keeping the other knee bent and then switch to the other side. You might start to feel that, there are some certain spots that it's more sticky than the other. Just acknowledge that. And breathe a few more times here. And then we're going to come back to the center. Release your elbows and slowly roll your spine back up, one vertebra at a time. I'm really visualizing, bring my lower back up on top of the hips, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. From here, you can repeat a few more times if you need to. You can pause, okay? But I'm going to progress. So this one, you're going to step closer to the wall. You notice I have my feet maybe 1 foot away from the wall, 1 foot, one of your foot, and bring your butt cheeks on the wall. So my butt cheeks on the wall, but my feet or my heels are not against the wall. Okay, the further your legs are more forward, the more you're going to feel the intense stretch at the back of the legs. So I'm not going to start very far from now. Okay, have your legs hip distance apart. We're going to do the same thing. Roll down the spine. Okay, inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Start to peel your spine off. By standing with your back against the wall, this is a very good gauge as well to really visualize your spine peeling away from the wall, one vertebra at a time. Notice my knees start to slightly bend, and I just let gravity bring my arms and my back down. So you might feel that your butt cheeks slide up slightly along the wall. That's okay, but keep them on the wall. Hold opposite elbows again, and just repeat what we did earlier. Sway from side to side. So you slide your butt cheeks from left to right, right to left. Straighten one knee. Swing your body side to side as well. So there's no strict rule or rigid rule here. Wherever you feel good, you can even start to flex your ankle. If you feel that you need a little bit of calf lengthenings, they're all connected to the back of the legs, all the way to your lower backs. Use your breath to help guide the movement. You notice sometimes that your hamstrings are tight, your lower back to become tight as well. So this is very good lengthening exercises that you might want to do every morning or every evening or as often as you could. Okay, just about there. Bring your hands on the floor. If this is too hard for you, utilize a block. You can use one block. You can use 2 blocks. Hands on the blocks. And from here, begin to inhale. Exhale, push your hands to the floor and see whether you can straighten the knees. Inhale, bend the knees to the chest. Exhale, scoop your tummy, slide the butt up, straighten your knees. You notice I'm using my quad muscles to pull my kneecaps up. Think about sucking my legs inside the socket. So I don't need the blocks here, so I'm just going to use my hand. You can even do it with fingertips here, and exhale. Think about slide the butt cheeks along the wall up towards the ceilings. Allow back of the legs to open up. You should feel the sensation on the back of the upper legs, okay? Not so much on the knee. If you feel the pulling here, soften the knee slightly. Maybe one more time here. From here, we're going to see whether we can bend the knee and then just keep that leg straight. You notice I'm just enjoying, swing my hip left to right, breathe in and out. I can flex, do anything that you feel like you want that fascia to feel the slide and glide along back of the leg. Let the breath guide the movement. And then we change to the other side. Once you finish, you can try to straighten your legs. See whether you can bounce your chest down closer to the legs. Keep your legs as straight as you can without feeling any tension in the back of the knees. If you can straighten your legs without feeling tension back of the knee, engage the quads and just bound the chest down towards your legs. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, exhale 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold as close to the legs as possible. And slowly bend your knees. We're going to slowly roll your spine up. Keep your butt on the wall. Take your time and come all the way up. Shake your legs. You should feel more towards up to the butt cheek, to your sit bones. Okay, that's where the hamstring attachments are. From here, we're going to progress. We're going to come down onto your knees. Okay, if you need something to support the knee, please do so. So you notice I have ball of my foot pressed against the wall. I find the distance so that my left knee directly underneath my left hips. I kind of like press ball of my foot on the wall. My hips stay square, engage my quads. And try to keep your spine as straight as possible. If this is not possible, utilize your blocks. Okay, it's not so much about how low you go, but how straight your spine can be. From here, we're going to do a little bit of contraction work. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to think about stick the butt cheek up towards the ceiling, so anti-really tilt the pelvis, and at the same time press ball of the foot against the wall. So you will feel the intensifying stretch on the back of the legs, and then release. So if you look from the camera, you might not see any different, okay, but I want to exaggerate a little bit. As I exhale, I stick my butt up. So as if when I'm exhale, I'm doing this with my butt cheek. And then release. Exhale. Release the butt cheek up, arch your lower back. So when your leg is forward, it might not be that much of a movement, but visualize that. Okay, keep your back straight. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, engage my lower abs, stick my butt up, press ball of the foot into the wall. Inhale, release. So I want you to do this 10 times. Exhale. 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, 3. I step ball of my foot into the wall, press down heavily as I straight, lengthen butt cheek up. And exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Okay, give you a discount 8 times. 6. Good. Stick the butt up. 7. One last one. 8. And slowly release. So bend your knees slightly to relax. From here, I want you to turn your foot slightly out 45 degrees, so you notice ball of the foot still pressing against the wall. Then I'm going to ask you to move your hands outside of your legs like this. Okay, so here again, we're going to repeat the same step. Extend, anti-really tilt your pelvis as you step the foot into the wall. This time you're going to feel more stretch in your outside of the legs. So here we go, and exhale, stick the butt up, and push the foot against the wall. Inhale, release. We go again, try to chest away, butt cheek up towards the ceiling, and release. Again, exhale, 3. Inhale, release. Exhale, 4. 4 more times, and 5. I really feel here, and 6. 2 more times, and 7. And one last one, 8. Good job. I want you to repeat the same sequence on the other leg. Okay, ball of the foot on the wall, right knees under the hips. Try to straighten your left leg as much as you can, as long as you don't feel anything in the back of the knee. And I rather you have your knees slightly bent, but back straight, or leg straight and round your back. No, okay, knee bent, back straight. And we start the same sequence. As you exhale, think about arching your lower back. Inhale, release that sensation. So here we go. Exhale, arch lower back, or anteriorly tilted pelvis rather, and step ball of the foot against the wall. Inhale, release. Exhale, 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, 3. If you don't have a block, you can just hold on to the wall like this. Inhale, release. Exhale, 5. 6. So at the same time, I'm thinking about chest lengthening away like this shape. 7. And 8. And then from there, turn your leg out 45 degrees. Okay, ball of the foot, press against the wall, pull your left hip back, rotate to your front leg. From here, same thing. As you exhale, stick the butt, step onto the wall. Inhale, release. Exhale, 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, 3. Release. Stick the butt up, press against the wall. Good. 3 more as if you step into your pedal, and 5. And 6, I feel on the outside hip. And one last one, 8. And slowly come all the way back. Good. From here, you're going to try to see whether we can go a little bit deeper into your stretch. So you notice I have my foot on the floor now. Utilize the block if you can. Okay, now slowly move your left knee back slightly. Okay, so you notice it's almost like, it's almost like I'm in a long lunge position. So you're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, I want you to think about lengthen the chest towards the wall and stick the butt up towards the ceiling, and then release a little bit. So this might be a little bit too extreme for you. Please monitor your own comfort. You know there's a good pain versus bad pain, okay? You don't need to go to this step. If this is too much for you, go back to the previous exercise. 5. 6. At the same time, I'm thinking about pulling my right leg back into the socket. One last one. Good. And if you feel ready, you can slowly slide back. Remember, you don't have to go into this step. Okay, and just enjoy. It's more important that you feel comfortable. There's no rush into your split. Okay, and then stay here. Bend forward. Roll side to side into your split. Flex and point. And then slowly come up. Repeat the whole sequence on the other leg. So it's all about hamstring, back of the legs today. Okay. Same thing. Left foot on the floor. Move your right knee slightly behind my hip. I tuck my toes under. From here, I straighten my legs. If you need a block, please do. And exhale, think about stick the butt up. Chest towards the wall. Inhale, release. We go again. Inhale, release. And we go again. Stick the butt up, chest to wall. One more. Feels so good. And if you're up for it, slide the back leg out. Try to have the hip forward. Swing your hips side to side. Flex and point. You don't have to do this step, okay? But this is what I do every morning. And start slow. Some days I don't really even go into my full split anymore. I just pause in the previous step and repeat that step a few more times. Okay, and come on. So to finish, you can use a block. Put a block in between hip socket and your chest. From here, use another box, reach forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, think about chest over the block, squeeze the block. If you can place the block behind your feet, please do so. And then pull the feet in towards the chest as you lean the chest forward towards the wall. Release a little bit. We go again. As I pull my block in, and I also think about press the feet into the block. Release. Two more. Every time I bend, you want to go a little bit further. One more. So the block in between my abs and my legs is to remind me not to round my back. Think about lengthen over the block. Good. And release. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the hamstrings lengthening or stretching for today. So if you have any feedback, please let me know. Thank you.